What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful episode of The Dice That Bind Us. I am not your humble host, but I am one of its adequate players. We are meeting up after a long time. We are excited to be here. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. I'm not saying Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Check out our Discord. All the links will be down in the description below.
Jumping back in for a recap of what happened last time, the party spent a lot of time reconnecting with an old friend who had been gone for some time. A pleasant evening, resting and relaxing after, as Ian said in the intro, the hardest fight you guys had fought, and a clutch deck of many things card pull, tuned deck of many things card pull to be precise, brought Olan back from presumed death to find out that he had in fact been imprisoned in Oathbreaker, Lysander's shield. No, Guild Pact. Wrong thing I said. Guild Pact. The party came together and were taken to meet the leader of the city of Brass, in the elemental plane of fire, this booming beacon of a city that is meant to be this all-inclusive place where you guys had previously seen people of all races and monstrous types and everyone getting along and working in synchronicity. You were led into a massive great hall area where you were greeted by Tempest, who said that you may ask of him any questions you may have and that you need to speak about the goings-on in the world. Now, my friends, we did take a break from our recording sessions for a while, and you were all given the homework to come up with questions and conversation points to have with Tempest. So I'm sure that as I say the magic words, you will all have plenty to say. Zach, it makes sense you would be the one person that did the homework. That tracks.
Ian's so it's tumbled. It's now. Fine. No, Ian's here. His camera's off.
That's what I was saying. He left to be
just to make it exceedingly clear, I procrastinated until we literally were sitting here listening to Dash and Argus complain.
Good.
I have some questions, but they will be inadequate.
Perfect.
Same.
Well, with that, my friends,
I'm back.
Tempest awaits, eager to hear what you have to ask and to answer in kind.
Where's my tequila?
So, my friends, the world is yours.
Does anyone already have their questions ready?
I've had an exceptionally long 24 hours, so no.
Got it. Just cut me off if you want to interject while I just go through the list I've made. So, Tempest, sir, can we just call you Tempest?
This is fine.
Okay. So kind of noticed the arena there was the body of what we presume is a member of the 10 dragons, like the original 10 dragons. Yes?
Yes.
Do you have any connections to other members of the 10?
Define connections.
Way to contact, know the location of, or the powers of, or the names.
No, yes, one or two.
Can you give me those two answers?
It's the answer is as broad as you would expect them to be. Each member of the 10 are aspects of certain elements or power sources or other things. I sense among you two of them already.
Oh, so this is dragon magic.
It is the dragon magic from the dragon from the arena.
What? Oh, so the box locked away in your stores is me. Is now here.
Yes.
Oh, why did you keep it sold in the box in your bank?
Would you think I would just let that go willy-nilly? Just let any old person claim the power of the gods?
When did this die?
10, 15,000 years ago.
Wow,
that's a long time.
Recently, many members of the 10 were reincarnated somehow. But unfortunately, the power needed to be there to take back, so not all of them came back.
And what are the names of the ones that you know?
There was Kawak Sol, the
Yeah, we know.
Dragon. There was a strange one who did not want to go by his dragon name when we met.
Terrence.
That one, yeah.
That's in Geragak now.
That makes sense. He was a good guy. He's a very good guy.
I do not know what you're talking about. I know of Leonin, who has absorbed that of Terrence, but
there's like a millisecond pause. Leonin is, of course, the person who wields these powers. for Garagak, as Garagak has too good of a heart to do the things that sometimes must be done.
Yes, of course, I understand. I
Yes.
was merely confused. I apologize.
Yes.
Give
There is
Garagak a gentle pat on the back.
2 others that I know the names of. One is Frestia. That would be Frestia, for those of you looking at me confusedly.
Okay.
The other, Narkonen, Narkonan.
And when we met the other ones, I'll let you go after me to Partos. They called themselves the incarnations of, like Terrence was the incarnation of the sun, Coaxel was the incarnation of winter. Do you happen to know what they referred to themselves as?
Frestia, the incarnation of life. Narkonen, the incarnation of death.
See, that was essentially Bartos's question, but he does have another. Bartos does not know if you know of the events that have recently happened and how deep your insight may go. But the party crasher, shall we say, the last man that we fought, who seemed to be a man of Xerxes. You speak of these aspects, and this man kept speaking aspect as he produced versions of himself. Is there anything you know of this? First off, of this man, of who he was, how he got through the defenses of the tournament, and if these aspects are somehow related.
What do you know of how the power of the gods is transferred?
Only what we have seen so far in the case of Lysander and Leonin, and it looks as though Argus is saying something, but he's muted.
No, he's not.
Oh, never
He's
mind.
he's aggressively mouthing.
Okay. In the case of Lysander, Leonin, and limited things we've been told so far, it seems as though willing transfer of power is not necessary, but often helpful.
To my knowledge, I think it is also when a soul with enough power dies, if it is similar to that of Arcanus Magnates and of the knowledge we got of having to end gods, goes somewhere when the vessel is ended.
Yes. It never truly disappears, yes?
That is correct. The Arcanus Magnates, the powers they use, their magic comes from something designed to replicate on a smaller scale the transfer of divine power.
By the gods.
More so to replicate the transference of power, not the scale of power.
I see.
When someone possessing the power dies, their power must go somewhere. In general, that power seeks out the next worthy person of obtaining that power. But energy can be manipulated.
The Arcanus assassin.
Imagine, if you would, a river flowing. It flows from one path from point A to point B. When people build dams, that water flows elsewhere.
Yes.
But the path that it now travels is rough, unguided, not the natural flow of things.
Until it is present long enough to be deeply carved.
Correct. If someone forcibly acquires this power, when they are not the one worthy of acquiring this power, it can cause them to deteriorate. In some cases, it can cause instantaneous death. In others, if they are powerful themselves, it can cause a deterioration of the mind and body over time. I do not know what power that Goliath possessed, but I do know that it was of a similar scale as that of your friends here.
No wonder that fight was supposed to be unwinnable.
Thank goodness we had our friend.
The likelihood of it, this is, as has been explained to me by some of my employees, the people working the city. This was an Assad. This is a warrior from the organization Xerxes.
Yes.
Does this mean Xerxes is attempting to harvest dragon souls? 10 souls, I should say.
It's quite possible. But this was someone who has been under these effects for a long time.
Well, we already know that they mess with time.
It also might be more likely that they have found us and were simply planning a way to dispose of us.
We stayed
all
in
at the
one
same time.
place too long, a televised place. They knew where we were.
Yes.
Correction, they always know where we are.
Yes.
We just happened to be on interplanar broadcast systems.
Specifically.
Oh, they've been watching us with like divination magic. I've been trying to find a way to stop it, but I personally can't cast it. So We can get items, but
Can we help you with that? That sounds really important.
Since when? How did you never bring this up before?
didn't really see it as important considering they weren't messing with this yet. If they could watch us, it was one thing, but that's why I was just trying to figure out a way to stop it. But if they know that we know they're watching, then they're gonna do something.
Okay,
You know?
well, I died. So I would like it if we could figure out the way to do something about that. Because they seem like a pretty bad deal.
So,
We need to go to the Prime Material and go shopping.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Titan,
Tempest is fine.
Tempest, yes. Okay. You mentioned some of the aspects that, or not aspects, but of these other powers, life and death and so on. Do you know if they also fall under order and chaos?
By virtue of falling under order and chaos, they would also fall under good and evil. There are 4 root elements to the world: good, evil, order, and chaos. There is, to my knowledge, no aspects of the core elements.
Okay.
Instead, they fall under the subsidiaries. Now, that being said, much like the 4 core elements, they do fall into pairings. There
Light,
is
death, sun, darkness.
sun and moon, fire,
Cold.
ice. The 10
Life,
were
death.
precise. The 10 were representations of those pairings. Not all of them. There are many, but 10 of the core pairings to make up the rest. You cannot have an aspect of steel without an aspect of fire to combine the metals. The fact that you have 2 of the 10's aspects is a boon to you.
I just mentioned it because Xerxes seems to be very bent on bringing order and not having chaos. So really throwing things out of balance.
I am well aware of what Xerxes intends to do. You may have noticed I have found a pretty good balance in my city.
It
I
is
am one of
undeniable.
very few deities who spend time on the prime material trying to keep things in check. In fact, at this point, I could be the only one. Who knows?
At the expense of sounding ignorant. Forgive my lack of knowledge, but what have you done on the prime material, not here in the city of Brass?
Forgive me. The lower planes,
Yes.
the material planes themselves. I apologize.
Understood. No,
Yes.
I was merely looking to confirm. Thank you.
Yes.
But it is, at the very least here, appreciated nonetheless. We are concerned with the balance and with maintaining and keeping the balance and understanding what it is. And to be fair, there are many questions, there are uncertainties, there are gray lines that we are actively navigating on a day-to-day basis. And one of the few constants we have found is that Xerxes is violent, it is powerful, and it is actively antagonistic to this concept of the balance, whether it is good or evil, lawful or chaotic, right or wrong. And this showing here today, this thing we have all experienced, the fact that this person, this general of Xerxes, was able to make it past the defenses of the city of Brass, was able to make such a commotion in the way that it did, and that we all almost lost our lives because of it, is testament to what they are trying to do and the underhanded tactics they are willing to take to do it. I know you understand this.
I can be a
merely
sounding
trying
board.
to
It's fine.
process it myself. Oh, dear Sylvanus, I appreciate you for.
Sylvanus,
I apologies.
a name I have not
I-
heard in quite some time. Not exactly a lot
Indeed.
of nature in the plane of fire.
Looks around. Understandable.
Yeah, there's just fucking no vegetation or plant life or anything any fucking where here.
My lord, my god, and my deity, Sylvanus the life giver, is who I have pledged my life to.
Kind of looks you up and down. Your lord?
My god and my life giver.
In the general sense.
General, not literal. And if I may be so bold as to speak on behalf of one of my comrades, I am not the only one. I'm just gonna heavily glance over to Lysander over there.
Yeah, but I don't know if you gave enough praise to yours, so she might kick your ass.
Oh, she's going to kick my ass.
Yeah, that
Yes.
seems right.
My
I
ass
am
will be kicked.
the defender. He is I don't
Reviver?
remember what
Protector?
your
It's been honestly kind of vague, and I do not
guidance.
know how I fit in.
I'm the defender. He is the other side.
the guidance counselor. And
The defender and the champion.
I thought that was one and the same.
Tepartos does not feel like much of a
The
champion.
Sylvanus's views and the way that they handle all of their bullshit underlings is
Insulting, but okay.
it's convoluted, right? I mean, fuck.
Yes, it's complicated as shit. Tapatos is having a very hard time.
You would think that the person that was to protect the people and keep them safe and out of harm's way
He's also
and
the
be the
champion
back
of the
line, you would think
Yes.
that would be the defender, right? But no,
Yes.
fuck that. Toss that out the window. That's what the champion is. But then the defender is the
What?
one who is like the strike force. That's the one that goes out and like gets the shit done.
Yeah,
You'd
they
think
have the
that.
shield, but they also hit things really hard with the big fire and everything.
Right. But that's the defenders for some fucking reason. Why is that how they did that thing?
Who did this?
Your God.
Technically, the traveler and then our gods. But yes,
They're gonna kick my ass.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy, by the way.
Oh,
So-
yeah, fuck that guy.
The traveler.
Yes. Speaking of which, he's the biggest problem we have right now.
Wouldn't it make sense?
Ugh,
Back on the concept of Xerxes themselves.
sorry.
Do you keep your realm in balance? But like, what are your thoughts on them as an organization?
They are a group of individuals. How do
Yes.
I put this in a way that they are a deadly snake lurking in the grass, never showing themselves until they are ready to strike at the most important moment.
Can't argue there.
The problem is, and I speak from experience, there is one way to make sure a snake is no longer deadly,
Cut off the head.
but nobody knows who the fuck the head is, so we cannot cut it off.
because there are people above Asmodeus, above the traveler, above Dianthus and the Goliath, but we don't know who they are.
They allow these members to be known so that no one looks past them. If you have a god, you assume the god is the head of the snake.
As we have assumed with Dandelion, with the traveler.
He's calling
What?
himself fucking Dandelion.
That's what
We've
he's
never
put against
thought he
us.
was the top of it. What?
We did for quite a while, yes.
Quite a while. We thought so. We
Lately,
now
no,
know
not at all.
otherwise. However, he is, regardless of the head of this snake, he is number 1, 2, and 3 on the Partos's most wanted list.
I'm assuming he killed your friends and loved ones, fucked with your emotions.
More so the second one for him.
Well, I mean, yes, and whatever the third one is, also probably yes.
So
I do
with
not like him.
with that in mind, do you know of any, however divine they are, beings that are in fact directly opposed to Xerxes that are making a stand against them?
Short answer, yeah, I know 6 and their friends.
Are we the friends?
You're the 6.
Oh shit.
Longer answer, no.
Do you know what happened to the plane of chaos? Last we heard, it went kaput.
The battle for it was lost. There is currently, to phrase it as just closely approximate as I can, a metric fuck ton of chaotic energy that is now floating through the cosmos between the planes. The boundary that kept it in check, that kept it connected to the rest of the planes, was severed.
Sounds bad.
That is something I could not achieve.
That sounds very bad.
And I'm not saying that I would have tried to achieve it or I've tried to achieve it. I mean,
Within
I'm a
the realm
fucking
of your
god and I
power.
could not have done that, yes.
Terrifying.
Now, granted, I am not 100% because I choose to stay here, but
But aren't there entities older than you?
yes,
Of course.
you have heard of the calamity.
Yes.
I was one of the gods created by the excess energy left behind after that war. Me, several others.
May we ask who they were?
A list of hundreds of names.
Shit.
But the things like order and chaos have existed since the pre-calamity.
And there are other deities that existed at that time as well.
Well, what I was thinking, and it goes back to, hearing tales about your friend with the big guy, with the snake around his chest. When he got the snake, wasn't he talking to something that might have been older than gods?
What?
That was to us. Yes, possibly. The snake may have been that sort of thing. Is Garagak in the suit? Is Garagak right now, or is he
No,
Leonin?
I'm
Okay,
Leonin.
cool. I was just checking how
Yeah.
I addressed.
I was about
If
to
only
interject, and I
Garagak
like,
was here.
Shit, I can't show it.
Yeah, it's like Leonin. Has Garagak told you much about his serpent? Has he talked much to it?
He hasn't said he's talked to it, but he did hear a nook speak to it once, and he said it sounded scary.
Scary often means old as hell.
In Tapartos's experience, yes.
A snake.
For context, he had a large snake tattoo wrapping around his entire body and biting over his heart.
An old one.
Yes.
A great old one. As they are referred to.
Yes, that was the pact he took.
Yes. They are powerful beings, but they are essentially the same as the 10.
Aspects, but not quite gods themselves.
Powerful and world changing, but they are not gods themselves, and none of them existed before the calamity took over. It is a good thought, though. You'd think if they were called the Great Old Ones, they'd be the fucking old ones, but nope, who knew?
I mean, post-calamity is still pretty old in the scheme of things. The oldest among us is only like 100 and change. Like, vague gesture at Illy.
Our resident child.
That must put you all in perspective in your lives, huh?
Very heavily, yes.
Yeah.
Last important question I have. How likely is it that if we were to make a push at the supposed head of Xerxes, if we find out who it is, would you be willing to lend aid in a way that doesn't make you lose your divinity?
Did you just ask me to be a fucking like ally you give a phone call to?
No. More like we would tell you who it is and you can do what you want with it. Whether you become an ally, or if you choose to do nothing with that information and remain here, means nothing to me.
You can't harm us for asking.
I
It's
think
bold. It is very bold.
The point might be we would like to be on good terms with you.
You're here, aren't you?
I mean,
And you're still alive, aren't you?
yes and yes.
That must speak to good terms.
It does, and thank you preemptively for that.
To answer your question, I cannot leave here.
You got some pretty
rule-
powerful people that can.
Yeah,
Are you gesturing to the goblin or like the fucking gnome guy?
Just pointing out back the doors
Oh,
like towards
okay.
towards his domain.
The gnome
Gestures
guy, like-
vaguely at the city of brass.
The gnome happens to be standing right where you gestured and he goes, thank you. Appreciate it.
You are included in this
Who was the
gesture.
intern that was like?
Oh yeah, we
just
got
getting shit
fucking
on all the time?
Hemlock. Oh, Tim
Hemlock.
or whatever. But Hemlock's now on our boat, maybe.
Hemlock is going with you to the boat. Yeah.
I'm really happy we're keeping Hemlock.
Add him to the ragtag group of individuals you have.
Garagak gave him
Yes,
a new lease on
please.
life.
Yeah,
You would-
Garagak, you almost had 2 Timmys. You Reginald's there still. Fucking
You know, like you could definitely mobilize quite a few people at your command.
to do what?
Help assault the final head of the snake.
Whoever it may be.
I fear that you think of me as a king or a tyrant.
No,
No.
I think of you as pretty much well respected, and people would listen if you ask.
The people here do not even know who I am.
They don't need to.
No, he's saying he does not have that power because he is an unseen force here.
Is an idea.
The truth be told, I do not. The will that I exert is through subtlety. I rule from the shadows. I do not come out and make laws or
Please.
any sort of restrictions. The people here are respectful to one another because they choose to be respectful to one another. If someone breaks that sort of peace, then yes, I have people that will handle that situation.
I kind of just want to stay here.
You can.
No, I wish as I do.
You could keep the room at the hotel. It's pretty nice.
It's a nice room. It's very nice. Full
It should have been
service.
exactly what you wanted. It was
Like-
exactly what you wanted.
It was pleasant wait staff, nice decor, really tasteful art style, just everything just pristine, truly. But
The mini bar was a bit small.
I don't know what you got, but I fully took advantage of mine and
Did you try closing the door and opening it again?
Oh yes, many times. I had a
Okay,
rough
because
night,
it
subsequent
may look
rough
it
morning.
may look small, but it just refills itself every time you shut the door. and
replenishes
open
Look
it.
at
and
those
it's
wee
all high
bottles.
Just keep opening, closing. You take the 42, just again, 25 times, and just do not look at the final check. Just pay it.
That's how they get you in those places. They make it so appealing, and it just sits there, and you never actually look at the price card next to those things.
Speaking of which, I apologize preemptively.
Your rooms were comped for being finalists in the contest.
I was not a finalist in the contest.
And then saving the city of brass.
Bartos,
Correct.
we all walked on.
oh, this is comped. Oh, thank God.
So Bartos, we were all finalists. That's why all of us came back.
Okay,
The rest of our teams were killed, so technically you were finalists.
we should send gift baskets.
Well, if no one else has any other questions,
I
oh
do not know what
yes,
to ask.
Leonin.
Yeah, I have one. It's more of a personal question. You know, I'm kind of hardy,
Mhm.
but you know, you can always get more power. and all my friends wear all this armor and stuff, and it just doesn't fit right on me. Do you know of a way to find like a suit of armor or something that would make me hardier that I could actually wear?
Technically, all of you made it through the contest, no?
In all technicality, yes.
You went in for the finals, came out alive?
Yeah, alive after the fact, but yeah.
No? Okay, yes.
Were you alive when everything was said and done?
I am currently alive right now.
Then that means you made it. Congratulations. Slow clap for you. I did not just call you here to answer questions.
We appreciate it regardless.
Oh, if we're almost done with that, I did have one question. That
So
was
ask you-
completely,
So
Ask
the
a
armor?
question.
completely not essential. At
Breathe,
all.
Simba. We'll fucking get to the armor question.
I was gonna ask if you know if your vault has six of a particular item.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, an amulet of proof against detection on location.
Let me finish what I was saying, because I think that may. I'm just gonna.
Go,
Yeah,
go
okay.
have at.
Carry on,
Yeah,
my wayward
great.
son.
Father.
Not the last time I checked, but it's okay.
Tempest continues. Though I am not at full strength, I am still a fucking god. So generally in these situations, when a group of adventurers happens to stumble upon a god, meet them in their good graces, certain things happen.
Yeah, we just have found it better not to ask usually because
No, that's good. It's smart. Yeah, no.
a lot of them have tried to kill us recently. So.
Generally, if you meet a deity, do not ask them for presents. That's not that many people look down on that. So the fact that you guys came in and then asked for the allyship and then presents, other people, they would not think so highly of you after that
Not
as I
very
did.
happy about that, but we are weighing our options.
Ian, turn up your mic.
You're whispering at
We
me.
cannot hear you yet.
Hello. Is this better?
It is.
Excellent. We are weighing our options at this point.
No, that's fine. I'm a chill guy, even though I'm all, flamey and stuff.
It's very obvious. Like, seriously, kudos to you. Thank you for your kindness and your hospitality.
It happens. I try to just, put out good comes back.
You're doing well.
For a god of war, people say that I'm a calm guy. They don't expect it.
Bartos is having a great time.
Anyways, though, you know what we're getting at, right? You
Yes.
know where this is leading.
Yes.
Where are we going?
That makes sense. No, what I'm getting at is all of you can ask for a boon, and I will give you the best of my ability to think for the boon. I understand you are all way more powerful than you should be for the place that you are. If, say, there was a scale of 1 to 20 and you were at a 15, you guys are already way supercharged past that point. But hey, it doesn't mean I have to stop handing you things because you're already powerful. I want you to be more powerful.
I would very much like things, please.
Yeah, everybody always wants the things. So, and you guys had a hard fight and you didn't really get anything from it. So you should get rewarded for your fight.
Well, on the scale of 1 to 20, if we were, say, 14, we probably are around 15 at this point because of said fight. So, we have lived.
But
in a couple of
even
ways
if you
at this
were to
point.
go, even generally when you go up on that scale, there is still shit left behind that you can pick up and then take to yeah.
This is fair. If you're able to provide, something of equivalent value to us, we would be.
You just
Truly,
ask me
eternally
for
grateful.
fucking something and I will make it happen.
I
For
would like a
example,
boon, please.
yeah, great, thanks. Specificity would be better. Let's start with Leonin. Leonin, you wanted armor. Are you just trying to make it so that things have a harder chance of hitting you?
Just,
Or do you want armor to wear?
to be stronger, to protect my friends?
You are afraid of. Are you perchance at this point facing some doubts about your long naps?
Yeah. And my ability to just kind of be taken out. Like that last fight, I was kind of I was useful for a little bit, but I'm very easily shut down. And I just kind of had to stand there and watch my friend die-ish or take a nap.
Die-ish.
I tell you what, I know a man, very powerful and talented man. You could go and speak to him. He may be
Okay.
able to help you further. It is a trek, but he exists. There is someone on the. Where was he last? Last I knew, he existed on the 6th layer of hell.
Excuse me, what?
Don't we have to go there?
Not necessarily that level, but yeah, hell.
Well, no. That as Argus was like, don't we have to go there?
Yeah, to hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can find a man by the name Brilliance, don't ask me. That's what his name is.
Good for
Okay.
him.
He may be able to help you in what you seek. moving forward.
I will seek him out then next time we go to hell. A lot of people have been
Next
asking us to
time.
go there recently.
Is that like a casual vacation spot for you people or something?
Dear
no,
God,
we've never
no.
been there. Just people keep telling us to go to hell. So
Sometimes there's even hand baskets involved. I don't understand.
yeah.
And baskets? Oh, God damn it.
Who is next?
I'm good, I think.
You're just good.
Well, I don't know of anything I can think of off the top of my head, but you saw how I played the game. What do you think?
With reckless abandon, you're gonna have to give me some pointers here. I saw you for fucking a total of 20 minutes. What do you want from me?
That's true. I got nothing. I can't think.
Well, fucking figure it out then. Let the other people go first. You figure it out. Yes, Departos.
De Bartos often finds himself at an impasse. He understands his role as the one to often keep other people alive, and he honestly, truly relishes this role. De Bartos loves caring for and reviving his friends throughout the relentless trials that we find ourselves facing. De Bartos also understands that he often goes down. This previous fight is it's a natural progression of this point. Either De Bartos wishes for a way, not necessarily for himself, but for other people to bring him back so that he may better be prepared to support the people around him, or a way in which he can fight better. De Bartos he takes Orc Splitter off of his back. De Bartos has this great boon that has been somehow miraculously placed upon him, this companion, this friend within this beautiful weapon.
Say no more.
Yes,
It is done.
thank you. Can I know what is done?
You'll figure it out.
Okay. De Bartos appreciates your kindness.
And then there were 4.
A dominion or protection of like mental fortitude would be useful. We've received a cryptic warning from a previous friend of ours that our defenses in that aspect specifically were weak. Xerxes has those powers to, I don't know if it's necessarily break down mines or anything along those lines, but we were told we were weak, and to have some sort of defense where some of us can survive that or be protected from that would be useful.
How do you all feel about tattoos?
Seems fine.
Pretty progressive.
Yeah,
Eh,
I like tattoos. My friend had a tattoo.
You have a tattoo.
No, I don't.
no.
Gary got
Gary
it.
has a tattoo.
The body has a tattoo.
I would kind
Can't
of
see
like
it.
one because I think they're pretty cool.
Very well. Tattoos it is. All of you feel a slight burning sensation on the back of your necks.
Ooh.
Now, on all of your character sheets,
Is it? I'm just gonna go to Tumult and just like, is it there? Is it there? Is it going?
What does yours say? Dude, what does yours say?
I was just
Hey,
about to make
look.
that joke.
Same.
It's the shape of a dandelion.
That peaked your mic.
all of it is in the shape of a middle finger.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm still telling him it's a dandelion.
Yours.
All of them.
I
It's just
scream
a
are
fuck
just-
off tattoo.
It is just this on the back of your neck. And all of you on your character sheets should mark down Mark of Tempest.
In inventory?
Wherever the fuck you want to keep
I'm
track.
putting it
Okay.
under notes.
Yep.
You
Same.
can do it under notes. Other, just Mark of Tempest.
The bearer of this mark is immune to any effect that would detect, alter, or take away thoughts.
Oh, that's awesome. Get fucked, Xerxes.
Now, what this means is nobody can read your mind, of course. Nobody can alter your memories in any way, and no one can take control of you mentally.
Shit.
I kind of go over to Leonin and say, "Hey, will you tell Garagak for me that this is good?"
Yeah, that is. I'll make sure to tell him. It's a shame he wasn't here to get that though.
Oh, I covered it. It's fine.
Fear
Oh,
runs
okay.
down Garagak through Leonin's cheek.
I did it for the rest of you too. And kind of gestures behind you to the in shocked silence, Phil, Soup, Gum Gum, and Olan, who are standing in the back going,
Oh god, Olan got a tattoo.
Probably stupidly selfish, but I point to my winged boots. I point to the ion stone floating above my head, and I point to what was the other thing? I want to make sure I got it right. The ring of evasion that I have on my finger. I don't remember what text, but there were talks of being able to break the mold of normally only having 3. Like
Sure.
you could get more than that, and they all work.
That's literally game breaking.
What, like attuned items?
Mhm.
Be a artificer scrub.
I'm not doing that.
You
sorry.
know, that is a way to make that happen.
No, please don't. I was already informed by my patron himself, and that I'm assuming you probably felt his presence in my head. I am already not
Hi.
going to get the full benefit of his powers because of a stupid decision I made as a child. But
I could fix that stupid decision.
it's kind of grown on me.
I just say.
Yeah, no, it's like there was just a thing that I read that like something that someone was just attuned to like became part of them, and it basically let them use it as tuned.
Do you want those things to become a part of you?
So I can attune to more things? Yes.
That's a scary question.
Okay. All of your attuned items immediately like smash into your body and then slowly absorb into you. You now gain all the benefits of all of them without being
To a
attuned to them.
cyborg.
You got 3 new attunement slots, baby. I hope you had the items you wanted on you.
Out of those 3 were like the most convenient to not take off, because winged boots gave me flight, evasion let me do one thing that I am very bad at, and Ion Stone of Mastery is necessary as fuck.
Honestly, good for you.
Huh.
I helped the party. Tomo got 3 new attunement slots.
I said it was going to be stupid and very
No, it's
extremely
it's
selfish.
very
I don't know
valid.
what I got.
I'm
People
giving
make
you shit. It's
choices.
It's
extremely
tumult.
valid.
It's very tumult. I'm just sitting on the floor sketching inappropriate pictures with straps and phallus and Xerxes across the top.
Of course.
Rob, you're gonna have
This
to
is
pick
just
something,
gonna-
buddy.
We
Side
still
eye.
get an item from the vault, yes?
We already
what?
did.
I did not.
Well, you weren't in the semifinals. So no.
But the original rules was when you won the finals.
I got my staff back, right?
You come
I reach
to
over
my
and
home.
just flick it on the back of the head.
Actually, I don't know if you got your staff back because the aspect took it.
Can I have my staff, please?
Oh yeah, your staff. is
You
gone.
you already chose your boon.
Can he have his staff
That's
back,
fair.
please?
That's cheating. That's a cop-out answer.
No. If I need,
Just
to
go
choose
fucking buy another.
item-
It's an
Yeah, they're
uncommon
all-
item.
they're
I'll
like
get
Just go
another
fucking
one.
buy
I will
another
get
one.
another one. We'll find it. It's okay.
You're gonna sit here and try to waste a god boon on a fucking
No.
staff of healing?
No. We will be fine. I can do without.
You
it
need
for a
money?
second.
I can lend you money. I can
No,
just give it to you.
we
man.
do not need to loan shark. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I will figure it out.
So asking for useless objects is off the table then.
It's not off the table, just not recommended.
Ah, okay.
Did you need useless items?
I would like an immovable rod.
We definitely told you we were gonna buy
Just
you
go-
one. when we went
just
back to the
go buy-
primary.
If I could just say, just go buy one.
Should I call Kimber again?
Yeah.
No.
I need to send him a gift basket.
Ilya, your bed is shaken ever so slightly.
Yes, what is it?
Hello, I am Tempus. I'm giving out boons.
Hello,
You-
Tempest.
You want the god boon? What you want?
Sure. I'm assuming that neck thing was you then.
Yes.
Okay. I'll look
to
around.
answer the question you put in chat, you can willingly let things through. Yes, it is just a blanket for negative effects. Yeah.
Get up and look around and look back at Tempest. I have like a question. Can I still ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you know what Tempboat is?
Oh, Ellie.
I do not know. I'm assuming this is a friend that you have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Accelerated contract with Osmodius.
Walk to the far side of the room and sit down by the door.
I do not know now, but I can find out if there is some place that their soul may have gone that can be tracked down or figured out.
I'll look down at the podium and look back at Tempest again. Instead of doing that, can we do it for somebody else?
Sure.
Do you know what Ivan is?
I would like. I'm pretty contained here, but I have contacts. I could find out why.
I'm not sure, but I think that
Continue, Illy.
the people I don't know. my friends here, they've been talking about Ivan, and they seem not so sure about Ivan right now.
He is a friend who signed a contract with Osmodius, which led him into direct service of Xerxes.
The friends sign a lot of contracts with Asmodeus.
Illy and B, do we know that?
We assumed that, yes, we're with Illy. Illy's bed was brought into the room by Big Heck.
Oh, right. That's right.
We don't know that
He
for a
has been
fact.
carried.
We have assumed that, and I guess in a way, we know Ivan is working with Xerxes.
Yeah.
Because we called him, and he was like, hey, cryptic.
Yeah. Ivan was like, don't contact me again. I'm working with Xerxes. And we were like, oh no, that's scary. But also we're pretty sure that Ivan has a bigger plan because Ivan's always had a bigger plan.
He did
I miss
warn
Cat.
us. He actively warned us.
I,
We were just all too heartbroken to deal with it.
The Partos Mrs. Cat.
I guess my biggest question is, what exactly do you want to know? A location changes. Is there?
Can you just, like, yes, this is a hard ask, and I don't expect to get a real answer, but can you just find out if Ivan is working for Xerxes?
Good question.
Yes, and I will let you know.
Do you also have means of finding headquarters of Xerxes, of bases of operation?
I've been fucking trying for so fucking long.
I figured that was like part of the whole snake head thing, that you also can't find the feet that were taken away from the snake.
Can't cut off a head if you can't find the fucking head.
Is there any idea what plane the head is on?
Why?
Understandable, but it's like a full universe on each plane. So like,
Why it's so fucking hard?
yes.
There's a
Yes.
lot of places out there.
Sorry. Did not mean to impose.
Is little one, is this what you wish your boon to be? To find out the true allegiances of your friend?
No, that was just, I mean, if you can't find it out,
Whoa,
that's okay.
Sneaky though. I like how you just kind of slid that in there, though. That's good. What would you like your boon to be then?
Can I have like reach through like my robes and pull out one of those long rest potions? Can you teach me how to make these?
Yes.
You sneaky snake.
He kind of looks at Hemlock and goes,
Oh, Hemlock.
Hemlock goes, I don't know how to make it. Okay. You were handed a recipe card from Hemlock.
Just a fucking index card that you get in a grandma's recipe box.
Yeah. Argus.
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 I think I figured out, since we're asking for petty things, before I joined up with the group, they had a thing happen to them and they told me about it. And I thought it sounded really, really interesting and pretty damn cool. I'd like one of those, what did your brother have? A ring of demi-plane or something like that? Yeah. Where you could just go to your own plane of existence and it's just maybe not a big room, but
I can do you one better.
Oh,
You want the tattoo?
as he's already tatted up.
Yeah.
Partos shows his tramp stamp. Yes, please.
When did DePartos get a tramp stamp?
About 15 seconds ago.
It was a neck
Goes on the
tattoo.
DePartos is trying to look back at his neck and at his
And Argus is hiding needles.
Wait, what you said?
Argus, appearing on the back of your hand is a symbol of a partially opened door. You can cast a demi-plane spell twice per day.
Nice.
Was
What,
me
eighth
asking the
level?
question thing my boon?
Brilliant.
No, that's
yeah.
fine. We can. That's just some information. If one person got to pry a little personal information, I'll let you pull some. Is there something else you had in mind?
Yeah, I would like to be more mobile. People kind of get out of reach of me. They just kind of fly or move super fast. And I can't catch them. If I had a way of like flying or teleporting or something, that'd be really helpful.
I had a friend like you once. She solved her problem like this. Garagak, you don't notice a change. The rest of the party sees two large draconic red wings sprout out of Garagak's back.
Holy shit.
Garagak, your movement speed is increased. Your flat movement speed is increased to 260, wherever it is.
Holy shit.
And you have a fly speed to match.
It's increased to 260.
No, it is increased to 260.
260. Okay, I was like 260. Oh, shit.
No.
Congratulations, you're a
Okay.
god.
Okay, and I have a flight speed of 60.
Yes.
Okay.
And that does mean that once you go into your Leonin mode, that is doubled or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
120 foot per round angry fire god man who flies.
I now have draconic wings on my back.
Yes.
Check.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you have to be the world's only hope at fucking existing?
What do you mean?
Wait, seriously? Really? There's like nobody else?
We're
Not
the
really.
chosen ones or whatever.
Ah, God.
You should really come up with a
Fucking
better team
jokes.
name or something.
Big booty bitches.
I like that. Big booty bitches. That's a good one.
Chaos. Fuck yeah.
The six
good.
deadly
Chaos-
sins.
It's either chosen ones, big booty bitches, or chaos. Fuck yeah. What are we feeling?
Tell me
No,
you're muted.
Coda. No.
Ideas, suggestions?
Any,
Kota, no? Who's Kota?
Any non-copyrighted options?
The bitches who have the big booties.
We get it. You like the giantess. Can you
The
just
Portos has the
not?
thing about the thick, okay?
Think about the thick.
That was just the most horrendous way you could have phrased that statement. That was just like the worst.
It was
Show
funny.
him my drawings. You want one of
I'm gonna
these?
stare at the
To
ground
Partos, I'm gonna ask you a
in
question.
shame. Yes.
Yeah, know what? Leon. I'm gonna ask Leon a question.
Not the Portos.
Not to Partos.
Okay.
Trust me, you have already said plenty.
Okay.
Leon,
Yeah.
if you had to pick like any god you know that was like your favorite god, who would you pick?
Sylvanas.
Oh,
That's why
Well-
he asked Leon.
I don't know. Too many gods, but I like you. I'd probably pick you.
That's a good answer to that question. Everybody back to the vault. Go.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna trundle along.
Are we
Listen.
going in timeout?
No.
I think you're in the opposite of timeout right now.
No.
Oh.
Look, you guys are great. And what I said is true. It's a lot of pressure to put on your backs.
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, well, you're taking Hemlock from me. So there's that.
Thank you.
Well, it's fine.
It's like changing jobs.
He's a good
yes.
intern.
Hemlock is free to make Hemlock's own choices. If Hemlock wants to go on a crazy ass adventure, let him go on a crazy ass adventure. What is it going to change? All of you will go to the vault and you will be given another item. What this is going to be will be left up to the fates,
I like it.
with one exception.
Oh.
Leonin,
Hmm?
you will get to choose one.
Oh,
Because
You-
yours was my aspect.
You made a selfless choice, and you should get something pretty. You did so good.
You did.
I tried.
You did well.
So be free. Eliana, I will get back to you with the information you requested. You guys good?
I think so.
Great.
Thank you.
Of course. Should you come up with anything else you need to ask me, sorry.
Is there any way we can contact you in the future?
Probably not.
Fair.
Not to be a dick.
Understood.
They-
You're busy. You have many things.
No, it's mostly because the door to this hall only opens once a year.
Oh, that's a lot.
So
We have a lot of sending stones.
The once a year thing is probably important and also magical.
Ah,
yes.
It's like a tin roof. Didn't get good reception.
It's almost like it was written into a plot or something.
Hey, counterpoint, we just come back and win the Contest of Champions again. What's the odds of another big Goliath Xerxes monster?
Low,
we get
but
done with them?
not zero.
You know, we've been doing this for several thousand years, and it's only happened the one time. So statistically, pretty good odds that it won't
low,
happen
but
again.
not zero.
Yeah.
Correct.
It
Low, but
would
not
be.
zero.
It would be 0 when we're done with them.
Well, then let's go make this zero. Okay?
Okay, I'm not good with numbers.
Let's go kill Xerxes.
Go enjoy the vault. Find Pinky. She'll get you set up.
We shall. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your grace, your wisdom, and your generosity.
He
We truly appreciate it.
bows his head to you. For what it's worth, I believe in all of you. And were I able, I would stand beside and behind you.
And what we do shall be a result of you. Thank you.
Now get the fuck out of my great hall.
I fly out.
Peace.
Okay, let's get to the grab section. Whee!
Kind of
Yay!
flying in front of Leonin. First time, huh?
Yes. Whole way to the vault, I'm just
Actually,
like
yes.
doing flips and flying upside down.
Definitely not intentionally.
No.
I'm
Trying to figure out how to use these.
Figure out how to do a barrel roll.
Yeah. Starts out, I just kind of eat shit because only one wing flaps. And I just goosh. I was dragging across the ground with one wing flapping, pulling me along.
Sorry, guys. I'm
No, you're good.
Being in the air like this, Leonin's kind of free.
Yeah, this is nice.
You know what else is freeing? Wearing a kilt. Just say.
You have any spare kills?
Yeah.
I fly So bad idea.
Says who?
Says me. For me, you can do what you want. Me, no.
Gargak would like a kilt. I mean, he pretty much wears a diaper, so you know.
I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out a Garagak-sized kilt.
Let's go. Gargak now exclusively wears a kilt.
All right, y'all. So Garagak, you can go through, pick any item that's not a like artifact, legendary item.
Like, yeah, you can go through.
If
D&D
it
Beyond.
doesn't say has 2 random traits or like any number of random traits, you can pick it. For the rest of you, you'll be getting magic items at random.
Let's
Could
roll.
be totally beneficial, could be utterly useless to you. But you guys plan on going shopping anyways, so you can figure that shit out.
We can trade these.
Yeah.
Lots will probably
Rabies,
like them.
Chelsea's.
So who wants to go first?
I
Let's
just
see
go
what-
first, still with the somber look on my face.
Okay.
Do it.
Roll a D100 and let me know what you get.
92.
Dang.
92. You get a Ring of Earth Elemental Command.
Nice. Rocks.
Let's see what I get.
All right.
70.
You get Splint Armor +2.
Give it to one of the kids.
Or to the boys. I don't know if all of our boys are kitted out in
Yeah, it's
armor.
and +2 is pretty damn good.
Not bad. I guess I'll go next.
Do it.
1D100.
Yep.
Unrecognized command, roll 1D100.
I got a 43.
You get a Belt of Cloud Giant Strength.
Holy shit.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
That's
is.
handy as fuck.
How do I roll this? I'm trying
/R space
/R space
D
D100. Oh, there it goes. 72.
70.
Splint armor +3.
You get Studded Leather +2.
Really?
Really?
Great.
I should pull up the inventory sheet because
go
it doesn't
add
sound
that.
like we're keeping a bunch of these. If you don't plan on having it in your inventory, I could push it to our party loot sheet.
Okay.
Would you put that in the party loot sheet, please?
Yes. So +2 studded
+2
and
studded.
+2 splint.
Yes.
2 + 2 splint. I also got a 17.
Roll again. That's dumb. Roll again.
69.
Yeet.
48. Damn it.
48. You get a +3 chain shirt.
Illy can wear that though.
Yeah.
She can.
She might want to.
Coda, I'm gonna need you to roll a D100.
Oh, I'm doing a D100.
You get the random one, but you also get the one that you get to choose.
Oh, I get both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because the one you get to choose is to replace your pick from when you went to the vault the last time.
I got it.
9.
You got a 9. You get a Hammer of Thunderbolts.
How
No
fucking
yeah.
freaking
No.
shot. I was literally looking at this. No way.
There goes the javelins of 1,000 screams.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
I gotta pick
Okay.
a different item.
All right.
I'm
Devin,
not
are
right.
Devin, are you gonna keep the chain shirt?
I'm looking it up right now, seeing
Okay.
if it's like an upgrade or not. I'll let you know.
If somebody wants my +2 studded, take it.
I think Zach's the only member of this party that wears medium armor.
Yeah.
Because you and I are decked out in plate. Argus is neutral to
plate.
the existence of
No.
armor.
Actually, he is wearing armor.
Oh, okay.
It's just a magical. It's this bronze skin looking thing,
Yeah,
and
That's
it's
fair.
half plate.
I actually wear glamored studded leather.
that's right. Well, is that in your body now?
Yeah, I don't attune to that.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have fucking +2 studded or splint if you don't want to be a fancy lad who changes clothes.
I like being a fancy lad.
You could be harder to hit.
But also
like-
fancy.
I like being fancy.
That's a valid
Honestly, I
character
respect the
choice.
drip.
Yeah, it's a valid character choice.
I've had it for so long. I don't think I've had it since we were level like 9.
And then you got
Also-
it
Wait,
back.
no, before that, level 6. Oh god.
When,
Damn.
basically when we got Tumult.
Yeah.
First shopping trip post Tumult. I think that was back when we were on Discord because I remember you sending the suit to Discord.
It was. It was Morzir,
I would say mask.
devastation, tumult, confusion, then
Lots of
Shopping
fancy
spree.
clothes,
yeah.
and
I would-
a Nook being the sugar daddy for the first time.
First time of many. A Nook MVP.
Coda, you can take time with stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
working on it.
I will say that hammer does have a specific caveat to it.
I know.
Didn't we just get a belt of
And the
Storm
thing that
Giant strength,
sucks is
though?
the
Yeah,
two
but
items.
that was Lysander's thing, and Lysander can use that. Like that makes Lysander fucking intense.
Yeah, the only downside
So-
is my attunement slots, which I can play with. The only
And the-
downside is 2 of the attunement slots are the Holy Avenger and my Amulet of Health.
Yeah, I can't. The really downside to it is like the 2 items you have to have with this hammer do nothing for me because I already have strength and con 20.
There are belts of giant strength that put your strength up to like the one that Lysander got puts your
Makes
strength
my
to
strength
27.
to 27.
Oh, well, I have to have the gauntlets of ogre power, and that just puts my strength at 19.
That's
so-
why I say so the one would supersede the other. So that if you got like a belt of storm giant strength, your strength would be 29.
Which is
But yeah, I have to have
insane.
both. That's the downside. Like I have to have a belt of giant strength, and then I have to have a gauntlets of ogre power. I have to have both of those attuned in order to even equip the hammer.
I have to look at something.
That hammer is so cool, though.
I really need to look at something. That's at 14.
That hammer's that would be worth it, I think, to like
Honestly, it's fucked.
It's really cool. But then I lose my rod,
No.
Oh
and I
no.
really like my rod.
Yeah.
Coda, I'm looking. Let me see what I can do here. I'll see if I can finagle that somehow.
Check some DM bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that has to be as an artificer, though, doesn't it?
I don't know.
No, I'm looking it
regardless,
up right now.
Yeah, you guys take your time. Yeah, Coda, take it whatever time you need to choose whatever you want to choose and all that jazz.
Yeah.
For the rest of the party, you are outside of the loot vaults. Your obligations in the Flame of Fire concluded.
Seek out the announcer.
You're taking out the announcer?
No. I seek out the announcer.
That's very
Oh, that's way better. I was
You
like,
cut out, and I heard
Oh,
take out the announcer.
No,
It's
seek,
like,
seek.
good. You'll fucking kill him.
Dashing is around. You find Dashing.
Dashings.
Hello.
Hey, you coming through on that promise?
What promise did I make you?
And he was gonna give me an item from the vault.
Did I say that?
Yes.
You did.
We talked about it while me and Argus were hyping up the crowd, making it super loud and like totally awesome celebratory. And then I went and whispered to him and I said, "Hey, so about that item for the vault, you said I'm gonna work on that for you."
All right. So what I'm going to say is this, Zach. I don't remember saying that, but luckily enough, our show is recorded and then put on the internet. So what I'm going to say is that one, we all know I'm not going to take the time to go back and watch through shit. So if I get verification that I did not say that from our people watching this show, I'm
that's gonna
taking
be like
whatever I do get
6
back.
months. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was to say I've not.
You get to
edited
pick
that
it.
yet.
You get to take it. I'll give you whatever item you want to choose from the fucking vault.
I mean, I could also
But-
check like after this.
No, we're gonna make it. We have the ability to check on it. I understand that, but also Whisper, Bo, dedicated fans to this show.
Coda, don't fucking cut it.
Hey guys.
I could edit the shit out of
You
it.
have the power.
It is up to you to remind me if I am correct or not. If you do, I will applaud you. Zach, you can also choose an item from the vault.
I didn't think it was gonna be a choose item either.
I don't care. What am I keeping from you guys at this point? All of you guys are decked out in the most powerful shit you possibly want. All right.
I want to stab the
Yeah.
magi.
Okay, take it.
God fucking damn.
Ow.
Nope.
That's so fucked.
I wasn't gonna ask for it because I didn't have the attunement slots, but all of a sudden I have attunement slots.
That's fine. Now, loot gremlining aside, would you guys like to progress the story and do some
Yes,
roleplay stuff?
Please.
Let's
we
do it.
have to talk to my brother.
Oh right. He's around.
Yeah, hopefully still in one piece.
If Mama Bear has anything to say about this, yes.
Yeah, we could
And
break the
also BB.
Well, yes.
We don't have to break the. We could do. Well, many worlds.
stick. Yeah.
I guess it won't inherently take us back there, but
Snap of fingers send you home.
also that.
Maybe.
I keep
Well, are
forgetting
we
I am
ready?
not used to. I'm not used to having you back. We
You're
used you
fine.
so much it felt bad. It's
True.
No, I am appreciative, but I told the Arcanist Magnate that I would not be resuming my role.
oh, you're not gonna be back to being a high arbiter.
No, I'm thinking I might hang out on the boat. If
Oh,
that's
Really?
agreeable to the rest of you. I don't want to interject myself or impose.
No, I am just surprised you want to come along in all of this bullshit.
Bartos could not imagine a world in which you are not welcome.
I vote yes.
I would be sooner kicked off the boat before we said no to you coming onto the boat.
Yeah.
We like you.
Implying we don't like tumult?
No,
Oh,
I'm just saying that I would
we
remove myself
tolerate-
from the boat
Oh,
before
okay.
I.
Yeah.
Besides, Olan makes Lysander smile. Tumult makes Lysander frown.
Not as much lately. We've
Only when you are awake.
Both of you make Tapatos giggle. You are welcome, friend.
I figure you guys could use my help on stuff.
Yes, please. Very much so.
Yeah, not incorrect in the slightest. And now we're not playing taxi service with the High Arbiter of Silvery Moon. Who took that seat? Is Zexum doing it?
I think so.
I wasn't sure. I know Zexum was like, we got to go, but
They're
pretty
holding an
sure
election
Zexum-
process.
oh,
There's some Civil War stuff, and there's
Oh
some.
fuck! Should we be
Again?
present for that?
It wasn't necessarily like Civil War. There was a bunch of people vying for the seat. There's a bunch of people that were trying to take the claim to the High Arbiter position so that they could control the forces of the Arcanus Magnate and do dumb shit with it.
That sounds boring as fuck.
It sounds
Yeah.
political and intriguing.
Yeah,
Like I said, boring as fuck.
yeah.
Shit, we're different.
Olan
just have a
looks at
fucking
you
brawl
all
on the beach.
and says, "So, where are we headed?"
Shadowtop Cathedral.
Seems about right.
That's where the boat is parked. That's where my brother is. Somewhere. That's where BB is.
Are we back on the Primaterial?
Not
We're
yet.
About to be.
Not yet. Okay. Once we get onto the Primaterial, I would like to roll a perception check.
Okay.
That's fair.
You all Olan portals you all back to Shadowtop Cathedral. Would you like to go to the boat or to Shadowtop Cathedral?
Isn't the boat parked like a mile away
Just
from
outside
Shadowtop?
of it, yeah.
It's not that far away. You got there in like 4 or 5 rounds of running.
Yeah.
Like it was not that far.
I would like to be with the people that we left there.
We have a lot of explaining to do. I did run up here and then
Yeah.
disapparate.
So if we just apparate right there in front of them, I think that would be really good for their senses.
I mean, at least this time you'd be coming through Olan's portal, which
Well, there is that.
most people there recognize
They're
at this point.
kind of used to.
Although that could also fuck with some people's heads because they don't know that Olan
Oh,
came
it
back.
will.
So
Boat.
Boat.
Oh, I'm for the cathedral.
Boat.
you guys are teleported back to the boat. That was the majority of thing
Oh
I
yeah,
heard.
yeah, I know.
Hemlock, here's your boats. Find the room. There's plenty of them.
Just like any room.
Any
mean,
room
if
not
there's-
currently occupied.
Yeah, if there's like stuff in it that looks like it belongs to people, probably don't take those.
like
If you
a
go
demon.
down in the basement, there's a door that leads off the back of the boat. It's
You know what, Hemlock? Here,
demi-plane.
let me show you
I-
a room.
Yeah, okay.
I take him into my room, what used to be a Nook's room. It's a little tinkery. There's a workbench and some stuff, but you can share this with me if you don't want to go find a room.
I'm sure that'd be great.
I'll build you a bed.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very kind.
There we go. We got that settled.
Perfect. No one else is at the boat currently.
I'm gonna have Garagak fly with me to the Shadowtop Cathedral and kind of help him figure out his wings.
I guess the rest of us are walking.
Now that we're on the Primaterial, I would like to make a perception check, please, of just like our immediate surroundings and any
Roll a
potential
perception check to part
large flame clouds that may be off in the distance.
Do I notice it with my passive perception?
You guys are in the boat on a boat in
Well,
the middle of a like
That's true.
forest. So
that's a 15.
you guys, everything seems hunky dory.
Okay.
Great. We're in the forest. Excellent.
I mean, Ian has concerns. Tapartos wouldn't.
No, Tapartos is fine. Ian is very concerned about the current situation and the situation that he has found himself making himself in. Either way, one way or another, I'm sorry, and also I'm really not. What was his name again? Farmer Ted? Farmer Bill?
It was Rick, and I don't remember what
Farmer
the
Rick.
giant name was.
It's Rick and Kevin, I believe.
Yeah,
Kevin.
That's where we
Yeah.
were sitting.
That's it.
Ian, you
Yes.
notice one thing.
Yes.
There's been a lot of chaos, confusion. Now that you're back home, now that things are settling in your brain,
Wow.
there's something missing. There's someone missing.
Ooh.
Orc Splitter feels much heavier than it used to.
Gungrar?
There's no response.
Gungrar? I'm gonna shake it. Gungrar!
So it is very heavy. in your hands, which you remember when you picked it up. It was this heavy hulking blade, and it was when you attuned to it that it became like balanced to you, and you felt like you could use it.
Try to turn into a dwarf.
Gonna try to turn into a dwarf.
It doesn't work.
We need to find everybody, and I need after this to reconnect with Gungar.
Doesn't
I don't
this resolve
what
one of your
happened.
crises?
No, my crises were finding. Well, maybe
He did.
I was to take him out of this blade one way or another, turn this into God Splitter, not Orc Splitter. But
You told Tempus that the problem was that you had another spirit person
I told Tempus that I
in
wanted to
that
be able to
blade.
fight.
He
with
might
this
have done
blade.
it.
He might have, but I did not wish him to take Gungar away from us. I want him to be okay. I want him to have achieved his goals. I did not want him to disappear.
He might have a body.
I hope he does. I'm scared. We need
You
to figure
hear-
out what we're doing quickly.
From the distance towards Shadowtop Cathedral, a chorus of giggles.
To the cathedral.
As you all head, some of you flying, some of you walking, some of you being carried, I presume, still in a bed. You are greeted upon reaching the clearing where the Shadowtop Cathedral sits by seeing the children running out of the cathedral, laughing hysterically, all of them saying some semblance of things like, "You can't catch us. You're never going to get us. We're too fast. We're trained by the chosen ones. We're never going to get caught." And running around, giggling, laughing. And you hear some heavy footsteps following suit. "Get back here, you fucking kids. I'm going to fucking get you." And you see running out of the Shadowtop Cathedral in full physical body, Gunrar.
So you shouldn't have crises so quickly.
You did it.
The children are laughing and running, and all of them kind of run out and hide in the tree line about. And he's sitting there, slow scoping it out. "Oh, I wonder where those little dykes could have got off to."
Please don't
Oh,
hunt our
sniffing.
children.
I'll hunt them to your heart's content.
There is a slow turn of the head, and then immediately children sprinting at you.
Me?
And you are all there are six of you, 6 children. All of you are getting jump humped. Just as you guys get back into the thing. Except for Illy, who is still in her bed. Really through, where there's a light tap on your shoulder.
Big Heck will lower me down
Yeah.
and then open all. Yeah, hugs.
Yeah, great. Oleander just like hops up and just grabs you. And you're reunited with the children.
While I'm hugging Oleander, can I look at their neck?
There's a tattoo. Although it's hard to see. It's faint, and as someone who is not there when the choice was made, looks as if it has been masked to let that be a choice that they can make in the future.
They didn't choose to get tattoos,
Correct.
They didn't.
especially of middle fingers on the back of their neck.
Right.
As children. I would like to make my way to Gungrar and stand face to face with him.
Yeah, he's kind of walked over knowing that like this is the reunion that needed to happen. Like first, this was the most important thing.
Yeah.
And he's standing there as you walk over and goes, "You're a lot bigger in person." Glance up at you.
You're a lot smaller in person.
"The fuck did you just say to me?" And he like kicks your knee out and like drags you down to where you're his size.
I guess you're big one way or another.
"You're goddamn right, I'm big." He just kind of like drops you on the ground a little bit and then like tussles your hair.
You have a body.
I do.
Wow. I do not understand.
Me either.
You do not live here anymore. I hold Splitter in my hand.
Well, no, because that right now is a worthless hunk of junk.
It is no longer Orc Splitter.
No, but it is primed
But
to become
here.
something new.
You are. Tabartos understands the implications that we have here. He understands that you are here, whole, real, etc. The biggest question he has is, are you okay? Are you happy?
Why wouldn't
Being
I be?
Well, you have a body, but you are brought out of time.
A lot has changed,
It has.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Lysander is right. A lot has changed. You are here. You are with us. You are with the children. You are a great dwarven hero brought out of time,
Yeah.
etc., etc. You know how I am with the flowery
You
language.
talk
and the
too much.
Semantics.
Is really what it breaks
Yes.
down to. Yeah.
Are
The
you
simple
happy?
truth is that, one, I was locked in a box for
A long time.
millennia.
Yes. You are now alive. Departus wants to know if you are okay.
I'm great. There's a
I'm just
world
gonna-
needs saving.
scoop him up in a big ol' hug. I don't care if he hits me or whatever.
he accepts.
I'm so happy you're okay. And I'm so happy you're out. Whatever this weapon turns into, whatever challenges we face, whatever exists ahead of us, I am happy you are safe, you are alive, and you are here. Thank you for being Tapartos' guide and for being his friend. Everyone, officially, please meet Gungrar.
We've met. Hello.
How tall
One
is
way or
Gunnar?
another.
Gunnar is like 4 feet tall.
I fly 10 feet in the air, and I'm like hiding behind Partos' shoulder, and I'm like, hey.
What?
Because he was orc racist.
He hates orcs. That's why it was Orc Splitter.
Are you hiding from me?
Yeah, we kind of all know who you are.
I step in front of Soup.
You
There
had
are
a
different times.
reputation.
That was before the. Listen, I understand what it may seem like, right? It's very. I had a certain reputation for being a bit of a racist.
And I nudge Gum Gum. Look at him. He's backtracking now.
Gum Gum, who has a fucking like antimatter rifle pointed at Gungrar's face.
I'll also take just a finger under the antimatter rifle and lift. We
Look
gotta
at
talk
Gum
about-
Gum and just
We got to talk about these guns, you and I. Soon. You said you had extras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gungrar continues.
Yeah, sorry.
No, he turns and goes, no, you're fine. I get it. You have nothing to fear from me. When the calamity happened, when all that war was happening, it was very much so the humanoid races were warriors of the gods that created them. My hatred was never towards orcs. My hatred was towards the god that made you.
Bear. I was made by Mama Bear.
Correct. Right. I mean, like the royal you of orc.
Oh.
All of the races were basically put onto the prime material by various deities to fight as armies for various people. Just like me and all of the dwarves came from the same place.
Oh yeah, Ian, we never talked about that, how we're like 3 steps removed from giants thing.
did we?
We didn't. From
Was
like
I
many,
gone?
many months. You made that discovery in your research in the 6-month gap.
I did. I definitely did. We were giant people. We haven't
No,
discussed
it's
this.
fine.
You're right.
Stuff has happened, but that made me realize we didn't talk about that.
We should probably digest this. Anyway.
Are you in your suit still?
No, I would have took it off in the show.
I figured that Leonin would not be hiding behind Tapartos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gungrar steps kind of off to Tapartos' side so he can look at you. And says, all you are to me is a trusted ally and friend. And I would happily take that there, and points at Orc Splitter, and shove it right up the ass of anyone who dared threaten you or your friends. And I think that's something we can agree on, yeah?
I'll hop off to Partos' back and land on Gunrar in a hug.
Perfect. He pulls you in. Soup from the back goes, oh, it's so fucking sweet.
Soup, get in there.
Runs in. There's just this big orc dwarf fucking hug. It's great.
Tapartos cannot help but feel a sense of camaraderie here. First off, Gungrar, I am so happy you are back. You have found the body.
Tapartos, you are cut off by the sound of a scream coming from through the trees, approaching rapidly of intruder! As BB the boat beast comes crashing through the forest and lands dead in front of you all. Massive greatsword drawn, fire coming through the helm he is
Just
wearing.
Gently nudge Olan. That's BB.
No.
Please.
Oh, hey.
No.
Welcome back.
Oh, I need to have a talk.
I have no fucking clue what voice he's from BB. It was so long ago.
He was a weird southern gentleman, I think.
No.
Yeah, he talked weird. It's fine.
Oh no.
Who is
Oh, that was Osmodeus. He's just a
The
gentle,
intruder.
high-pitched man.
Yeah.
Hello, BB?
Hey.
Who's the intruder? Is the dwarf?
Oh, it was you.
No.
No, BB
Oh,
heard
you
we have
BB,
met.
intruders.
BB heard voices, did not know where they were coming from, assumed
Thank
the
you.
worst. Well, assumed the protective role we asked of BB.
I was tasked by the captain to protect, and I'm
We
protecting.
appreciate that.
Before I disappeared, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain,
We're back now. You don't have
we
to.
good?
You don't have to
Kinda
keep defending. We're here. We can do it ourselves.
Oh, good. Puts the sword away,
Okay.
pulls the helmet off, and it just kind of disapparates in his hand. So how are you?
We've had a time.
Kind of like looks over at Olan, who is just drastically smaller than him. You're new, and just like crouches in front of him. I'm BB. And Olan just kind of looks up at him over at Lysander.
Told you he's charming.
Olan gets this like kind of like shakes off the stun and like raises a little higher and like gets like a little broader. And I'm Olan.
Oh, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just walk over and I'm gonna take BB's hand, tumble.
Oh yeah, it was fucking Zykor. That's right.
Yeah.
Tumble
I've
has
never
never
met
met
him.
BB.
I was
That's
gonna
been my-
get to you.
That's been my
Hello.
one goal. Yo, I'm gonna need to. We're gonna have a
Oh
talk.
my god.
Yes.
Okay,
As long as yeah.
sure.
I have some stuff they need to do, so let's go do that.
Oh, stuff? Oh, yeah.
Bear mom took my brother.
Yep.
Can you call me your mom?
I'll grab the sending stone and give Mama Bear a ring.
Calm, not call, but I mean, same thing. We don't. She's
Oh.
not back. Yes, probably both. Then
You say?
Like, hey Mom, we're back. Where'd you go?
Okay. Oh, I'm good. You're back at the temple, the cathedral?
Yeah, we're all here.
this is just the ringer for Alex old voices tonight.
I feel it.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, come back. Should we just wait here for the night, or
Yeah, just wait it out.
okay?
Please don't kill my brother.
We'll make you some breakfast for the morning when you get back.
I'll be back sooner than that.
Oh, okay. Dinner time.
You hear the sound of a portal opening, the same sound you heard when she first arrived at Shadowtop when the tree kind of opened up, and you see a large figure completely from like collarbone to ankles just cinched in vines roll through. Mama Bear steps out of the tree. Howdy, y'all.
Hey Mom,
Oh,
what I can
Lysander-
do, and I'm just gonna
Lysa-
fly up.
Holy shit! Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I met a fire god, and he gave me wings.
He wasn't a fire. I mean, I guess he was made
was a
of
bull
lava.
god?
What?
Did the bull god give me wings?
Oh God!
I quit.
Alex, no.
Understandable.
Solid 30 seconds before I was like,
Nah.
good song. Good song. Well, I'm glad that you got what you needed.
Did you get what you needed, metaphorically speaking?
I was told that I could not get what I thought I needed. So no,
Okay. Thank you for not destroying him.
still hasn't told me where my daughter is. So if you could figure that out, it would go mighty long ways towards me not doing that in the future.
You think we might know where she is?
What?
Turns and like deadpan glares at you in the face. So where is she, Tapartos?
This is based on a series of wild assumptions. Nothing
Exactly.
concrete.
Maybe, potentially, probably with Xerxes. Please do not hurt me.
There's a long, tense pause.
I just brace myself.
I knew that, Tapartos. This one came from Xerxes and took my daughter.
Yeah.
Where do you think he would have taken her, dear?
I don't know.
To Xerxes. I appreciate your willingness to help in this tense situation, but I'm going to need some specifics.
We are hoping to find that out and extricate my brother from the organization in the process, and eventually go to take all of them down. So
Well, when that happens, I will be there to kill every one of those motherfuckers.
Say it, mother.
We would love that. We want nothing more than exactly that.
maybe except one specific cat, but that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there.
Yes.
The children will want to go too. Kids, alpha formation. And immediately,
It has been 48 hours.
all 6 children immediately hop into a full, like almost Ginyu Force style pose.
Not the
All
Zentai!
Their various weapons drawn and like going out with the 2 kids in the center, like in the front of the group, holding their fists up, ready to go.
What
And
have we
Mr.
done?
Mutton's in the center of the 2 toddlers.
Absolutely not.
just standing proudly, like looking up majestically. Oh no, they're not fighting fit, but we learned to pose. Mama Bear looks at you, Lysander. Get that information.
will do everything I can to.
If you don't, I will.
I know. I
Out
didn't
of res-
expect an ultimatum so quickly, but I understand where it comes from, and I do not fault you in the slightest.
I mean, no disrespect. I merely am a mother worried about her child.
It's hard to keep things from mom. She always knew who stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Probably
That's
because
it
you
was
told
always
her.
you, Garagak.
Yeah,
That wasn't me being insightful. It was the fact that you just plumb did it every time.
I like cookies.
Geragak, you also told her this immediately, so it's not that it's hard to keep from her. It's just you don't lie to your mother, which is a good trait to have.
Yeah, she's real clever.
That's
You
why
are
you're tied
often
for my
caught
favorite.
with your hand within the actual confines of the cookie jar.
Yeah, with some milk.
He's a sweet boy.
In the
I
cookie
do
It
jar?
love
really
him.
is.
Yeah, it shortens the process. You just dump
Yeah.
the milk in the cookie jar
Mhm.
and you just pull them out there already soaked.
Yep.
That's just logical.
With your hand in it in full view of other people.
Sometimes you just shove
Yes.
your head in there, but then it gets stuck. And then Tiger had to come help me get out of the jar.
You are making the case.
Lysander, your brother, lays before you, currently unmoving.
Oh no. I mean, she
Good.
said he's not dead. Is there a place we can go to have this conversation?
You can use one of the rooms in the boat.
Says BB.
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of like higher.
No, you're very good. I was just making sure. And then I had that very brief fear of remembering BB was the one who wanted us to lock him in there. If we're all in there with him and he's door runes, his stress.
Complication.
See, I think not always, but I think
Do good.
Argus, can we use your fancy boon? Get him on his playing field, sort of, but on our side.
It's there for you when you need it, unless I've used it twice before.
Have you used it twice before today?
No.
Argus got the boon and it was like door, 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 door.
On,
Yeah,
off, on,
I
off.
was immediately
Actually,
like,
I
this is
almost-
valid.
I almost used it depending on what you had said in the treasury room, because I was going to open the door and just start shoveling treasure into the door. So
I
you
mean-
cut me off on that. So thanks. Good job.
Meet
Yeah.
him on his own playing field, so to speak, but in a place where we have control.
But you'd only have about an hour, unless you want to just leave him locked in there for until I decide to open the door again.
I would also be in there.
Well, you could come out before the hour is up.
I don't want to lock my brother in a There's just a lot here. An hour's probably good to start.
Alrighty.
Do people want to be here for this? Is this just a me thing? Everyone's
Um,
welcome.
I think I know
This
someone who might
be a
want to be
family
there.
matter.
Leonin?
I'm gonna go change my clothes.
Oh, I don't like the signs of
Runs
that.
behind a tree, comes back out almost instantaneously, dressed in a blue suit.
But this time with a blue pinstripe kilt.
Yeah,
Yes.
Departos trusts you to keep this as a family matter. We'll keep watch.
It's not inherently a family matter. It's a Xerxes matter.
It is a Xerxes matter, but this is a member of your family. And
I
Departos
think-
trusts you implicitly.
Alon speaks up. I think at this point, you and Garagak are the ones that it make. Sorry, Leonin
Leon.
should be the
it
ones.
takes a while to get used to it. It's fine.
I'm working on it.
You're doing great.
I think what it comes down to is the rest of your team trusts you,
Yes,
but
We are
Leonin
ones
justifiably
with
doesn't.
stakes in it.
Right.
you got this.
Coda, you ready to go in a 1-on-2 roleplay scene with me?
I know
Eyebrows,
exactly where I'm
eyebrows.
taking this.
Oh no. Also, don't murder my brother.
I
You
won't.
can't fit the tower. You can't fit the fortress in the demi-plane.
No, I'm not- I'm not-
Great
I'm not
time
doing
to
that.
go pee again.
I'm not doing that.
So, Ian,
have
before you go,
Revivify.
Ian,
Too late. Oh,
Yes.
the demiplane opens.
Okay.
Dianthos, Lysander, and Leonin enter. We will pick up with that scene when we start next week's episode of The Dice That Bind Us.
Thank God.
I'm not going pee.
To give the two of you, I mean, you can go pee between stuff, but let's finish at
No,
least
I'll
the episode
plug it in a
recording.
second.
Yeah. That way you two have time to kind of converse with each other, talk about what you want that to look like, talk about how that scene's going to go. And it gives us a chance to do like another dramatic thing where it's just like the two of you guys and me on the screen doing the thing. Everybody else will
Okay.
still be here, so you guys know what's going on and like stories
Right.
and all that kind of
Last
stuff.
time I had a fucking 1-on-1 with the Anthos, it was stressful and I got talked in circles.
Yeah,
So
do
I
it
need some
again.
time to prepare.
right. And this is a big situation, so I want you guys to have time to prepare for that. Also, we've been playing for about 2.5 hours, so it's a good wrap up time.
Yeah.
Let's just do compliment wrap up and get people out to go to bed at a decent time. So
Yeah.
thank you everyone at home for watching The Dice That Bind Us. We are back on that story grind. We are back on doing that beat. We are getting things rolling in roleplay since again.
Yeah.
We're in it. We're here to go. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, sharing the videos, doing all those kinds of things. It truly does help us out tremendously with the algorithms that are, let's face it, bullshit, but that's fine. We understand that that's what we must do. So every time you guys comment, all that kind of stuff, it does truly mean the world to us. Find us on all the socials, find us on all that stuff. It's all linked in the description below. We will see you next time on the Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.